So we're pulling another retic clutch. Can you imagine that? It's been a pretty busy year. I got Armando here to give me a hand. He takes care of all these guys. Tim breeds them mostly, and Armando keeps the cages looking good and tells us when there's eggs and tells us when things are going on. So, you ready? Now this clutch is actually a tiger. She's laid herself all weird. So this is a tiger titanium. I've never seen a snake lay herself upside down like that in the middle of laying. Got one snake egg laying out there. So this is a tiger titanium, bred to a tiger titanium. So we got a 1 in 16 chance. They're het albino. Both were het albino, so we have 1 in 16 chance to make a titanium and albino. And so then I think if that is, so then I think that, I don't know if it's less on a 1 out of 16 to make an albino titanium, and then I think out of that, I think we still only have a 25% chance out of the 1 out of 16 for an albino titanium plutonium. And we're going to have tiger, which this will produce, should produce, you know, albino tigers, titaniums, albino plutoniums, and albino titaniums. But then again, there won't be 3 babies in this clutch albino, more than likely, because it's a very low percentage. So we're going to see if we can just carefully put her back up in her cage. Pull these eggs. Oh, they're glued hard in the box. This is the way I like clutches to be, that is, because they're very, very well attached. So that means she laid right on schedule. She's one of our really good breeders. This is her 2nd or 3rd year. She's done real well for us. I believe she's made at least 1 or 2 albino titaniums already, which is great, because we don't have very many of them. Look at that beautiful, beautiful clutch of eggs. All nice and stuck together, just the way you like them. Tim's been calling me all day. Have you pulled the eggs? Have you pulled the eggs? Because he's worried about it. He wanted to make sure we got 2 clutches yesterday, and we got one of them was really cool. It's an anthrax tiger. I'm not sure if anybody's had one before, but if they haven't, we got some, and if not, we're probably the 2nd people to produce them. That'll be kind of cool. Of course, Kevin McCurley is the one that started the anthraxes. And so anyway, this is a pretty cool clutch. I'm going to go ahead and separate these eggs, because I like them separated, 1 layer I prefer. So I'm going to carefully try to pull them apart. Boy, these ones are really glued together. So I always want to make sure I stick them up the same angle. Man, they're really stuck together. Very tight. So I got to be a little cautious. And oh boy, they're tight. So got a fly on me, mate. So we got, how many eggs do we got here? I get nervous now. I watch these videos, I see myself make mistakes once in a while, how I pull the eggs and I don't lay them down perfectly flat, and then I go back and look, and sure enough, some of those are the eggs that go bad. The longer the eggs are sitting, the more delicate they are about which way that they're set back in place. So these are not chicken eggs. Rolling around is not good. So Armando told me earlier he thought I didn't understand in Spanish if there was eggs, but I'd already looked. So huevos. What do you call them? Huevos? What does snake eggs say? Snake. Snake? Yeah. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34 eggs. So that gives us a possibility of 2 albino titaniums of some sort. So who knows, maybe we'll get lucky and get one of all 3. Never know. May even get 4. Maybe you only get 1, maybe get none. Last year we had 50 eggs and we got 1 out of the first 50. So they're not like a lot of other codominant things where you got a codominant bred to, like, say, an albino, you get 50-50. So if you breed like a codominant, like a spider codominant to albino to a normal albino, you get 50-50. So this is a completely different genetic makeup, and it's pretty tough. It takes a lot more time, but the good part is that usually preserves the market for a longer period of time. So anyway, we're excited. Got some beautiful eggs. As you can see, not one infertile. That's about as good as it gets. And we get to put our fluffy cloud of eggs in the incubator, and in 84 days we hope to have some killer babies. Check back with us and we'll see what we got. Don't forget to watch our webisodes, and you can find everything at Prehistoric Pets TV. Take care, guys.